Do you remember in the last video I showed you an unboxing of my British Army ration pack? Well, in this video, me and my husband Richard are going to show you some of the contents. We're camping on the Vale of Glamorgan on the Wales coast, well, very near the Wales coast path. And today we've come out for the purpose of showing you our military ration packs. But first we're making up a little camp here just for a couple of hours, and I've brought with me this little hiking chair. I will link all the equipment we're using today in the description. But essentially I bought this Trekology hiking chair a while back and I haven't had a chance to use it as yet. We've got the usual sort of chairs in the van, but for going on a walk, I wanted something light and easy to set up. So let's see how easy it is to set up. I've seen lots of YouTubers using them and they look super quick, a lot quicker than I'm doing it here. But it certainly was light and easily went into my rucksack. So far, so good. Get the frame up very easily, and then it comes with this sort of the seat cover, which is easy, but I make a bit of a pig's ear of it. Yeah, that's not going to fit very well there. A bit of a struggle, and I realise I'm on camera, so I get a little bit stressed. Something's not right here. It's not fitting. What have I done wrong? What have I done wrong? Turn it over. Richard's watching, and Richard helpfully points out that yeah, I've got the legs the wrong way, so yeah, how annoying. Anyway, now I've got it the right way around. The chair cover fabric fits on very easily. Before I know it, my chair is up. Comes with two little side pockets as well for putting in phones and various things. So there it is. Of course, the all-important thing is seeing how comfortable it is. And that's actually surprisingly comfy. And the main thing is it just gives your back some support, which if you're doing a long walk, which we're not today, but if we were, that's so important. You sit down and have a rest and a bit of food. Richard, meanwhile, has a far simpler setup for his chair. It costs a lot more than mine, but quite funnily, that goes up in possibly 2 seconds. So now he has to do a test. Wouldn't it be funny if he fell off? What do you think happens? Almost. But yeah, reasonably practical. I still prefer mine. I've also got this Viper poncho with me, which is multi-purpose, folds down really small, and today is providing a little sun shelter for Teddy the dog. Again, I will link all of these products below. So it's a lovely sunny day though. It's only March, so we're going to crack open some beers, a Brewdog Hazy Jane for Richard, and my favourite, the Japanese Asahi. What could be nicer? We've set up our little camp. The sun is shining. We're only staying a quarter of an hour away from here, and it is really just lovely to be out. So cheers, and just enjoy the view, the sounds of the sea. And yeah, we're kind of excited to try out these army ration packs. We've got one each. I bought one for Richard for Christmas, and then I got myself one as well. They're British Army ration packs, 24-hour ration packs. I've only brought a few, well, both of us only bought a few little items today just to try out. We bought them from a company called MRE-UK, which I will link below. But yeah, here are the bits that I brought along today. These are called Nib Nibs. They are spicy breadsticks. And I've brought a few of these powdered sachets of drinks. Don't know if I'll use that today because in fairness we've only walked a very short while. I'm not really feeling the need for an energy drink, but I think I will need these Nib Nob oat biscuits. There's also a little sachet of jam, which again don't know that I will be using today, but it was as part of the pack. And these interesting looking matches with the striking paper in there as well. Antibacterial wipe, always handy for cleaning hands. A little spork. And there's my meal. It's a breakfast actually, barbecue breakfast beans, but it is lunchtime now and that's really what I fancied for today. I've got a couple of mints here as well. Yeah, very interesting. Oh, and a paper bag, plastic bag, sorry, to put all the rubbish in. I'm going to warm mine up on this little stove I bought from a fellow YouTuber, Richard Outdoors. First time using it. I'm not sure if he's still making them now. And I've got the good old classic trangia spirit burner, some fuel for the burner, and the pots I will be using are ones I've had for quite a few years now. I bought them in Black's Outdoor Shop and I think they're Euro Hike make. Richard's pack is here. Now he's got an Indonesian pork rice meal and some vanilla cake as his little dessert. Yeah, as I said, when you go online you can choose various military packs from around the world. We've gone with British ones here. They're 24-hour packs. Oh, he's also got some chilled peanuts as a little snack. And they list the various items included so you can choose. We've got the 24-hour packs. We've got a breakfast, lunch, dinner, drinks, snacks, coffees, teas, you name it. But as I say, we really just brought a few items along today because we have no idea what they're going to taste like. Richard's loving his chili peanuts and I'm going to open my little snack, which are these spicy breadsticks. Teddy's heard the packets rustling and obviously she wants to know what she's missing out on. Quite difficult to open. I think I'm going to have to use my teeth. Where there's a will, there's a way. Yeah, there they go. Teddy won't be having one, by the way. She's recently been diagnosed with diabetes and is now on twice daily insulin, unfortunately. She's doing really well on it though, but we are very strict with her food. But I will allow Richard to try one. These are really tasty actually, and they've got little dried chili flakes on them, so they give quite a punch in a savoury kind of way. So yeah, so far so good. The packs you get are almost always out of date, but of course being military rations they probably last indefinitely. So they taste really good so far. The breadsticks are anyway. So yeah, I'm going to carry on sitting here eating my breadsticks, sipping my beer and thinking how great this is. It's just so amazing that we are sort of middle of March and the weather is like this, warm enough to sit out on, you know, no windbreak, nothing, and it's okay. We've got fleeces on, but yeah, just so lovely to have this sort of sun. So Richard is going to be using his pocket rocket gas-fired little stove, which is no doubt going to be very fast. As I say, I'm going with the Richard Outdoors fire trough. You can use sticks to fuel, but today I'm going with the trangia. So it comes with various pieces depending on which fuel you're going to use. And as I say, I haven't actually used it yet. That's the one for the trangia. The little spirit burner sits in there. So, yeah, very nicely made. Bought these quite a while ago, actually. Probably, yeah, possibly even 2 years ago. I've got the large one and the small one. And as I said, I haven't used them as yet. They are made very sturdily, I will say, and easy when you know how. Yeah, I'm probably making it look more complicated than it is. And this is the spirit burner, which as you can see again is brand new, never been used. I'm a little bit nervous, I must admit, doing something for the first time. So you take the lid off, the spirit goes in there, and then there's got the simmering to go over the top. And these little pieces go on the top to support your pot. So in goes the fuel. I'm using some bioethanol, and I don't really know how much to use. I'm using about half a cup. So these are the matches that came in the ration pack. I've never used these, that's not a good start. Oh dear, broken. I kind of thought they would just be like normal matches and would just light. I'm at the point Richard's offered his lighter, but I don't like to admit defeat. And I'm determined to keep trying. Ah, I see some smoke. And I don't think I was supposed to drop it in the burner, but there you go. It went in and it seemed to light okay. And yeah, I managed to save face there. So yeah, let's get this on to warm. So there's my cooking pot going on. Fill it with some water and add the food pouch. Meanwhile, Richard's got his going, and it sounds extremely powerful. There's a little windbreak there as well, so his is going to be warmed up in no time, I can tell. Well, while it's warming up, both meals are warming up nicely there. It's just really nice opportunity to sit down and enjoy the sights and the sounds. So Richard's, as expected, is heated up first and looks steamy hot.
Ooh,
So this is the Indonesian pork and rice.
Verdict.
Oh, that's nice.
Is that?
Yeah.
It's Urina.
Oh, that's really nice.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay, positive report from Richard. Still waiting for mine to get hot enough, but that's okay. I'm perfectly happy sitting here. And Teddy, of course, hovering round the food.
I've run out of fuel. And being the proud person I am, I didn't want to use Richard's gas. So, it feels hot, warm. It's not hot. Well, I don't think the contents are going to be that warm, but this is barbecue breakfast beans and plant-based bacon pieces in a smoky barbecue sauce. So it's not breakfast time, but there we are. Okay, so let's have a look, see what we've got. Okay, that looks, ooh, that looks pretty thick. Oh, and it's really hot and smoky. I think this is going to be all right. It's piping hot, actually.
Yeah.
Look at that. Okay. That is my barbecue beans with bacon pieces. And I'm going to flip the camera around so you can see me eating it. Okay, so it is smoky. It's warm enough. It's nicer than baked beans. It's quite sweet. A little bit of a smoky flavour, but there are...
And it's way nicer than the you buy in the tins of the all-day breakfast.
Oh yeah, oh
Way
gosh,
nicer
yeah.
than that.
It's quite a grown-up taste. There is haricot beans, butter beans, red kidney beans, plant-based bacon pieces, and then lots of flavourings. So there is sugar in here, so it is quite sweet, but this is the breakfast meal, by the way. I'm eating it at lunchtime, but a very grown-up breakfast. It's not like baked beans. It's much nicer than that, much more savoury than that, and very filling. I boiled it on my trangia. I didn't boil it. I don't think the water ever boiled, but the water got very hot. I used all the fuel that I put into the trangia burner, and it was probably on the flame for 10 minutes, quarter of an hour maybe.
It's
Wasn't as quick as Richard's, which was on the gas burner, which did in no time. But I'm old school. This is perfect temperature to eat. It's not too hot. It's definitely warm enough. British Army ration pack. Very impressive breakfast. I'm using my antibacterial wipe, which is a very generous size. Look at that. Both of us can use that to wash our hands. And we're using the plastic bag to put everything, take it with us, leave no trace.
Yeah.
So we'll let everything dry off before we pack it. Well, no, we're going to have dessert first, won't we? So for dessert, Richard has got
Vanilla flavoured cake.
a vanilla flavour cake. Okay. Oh, what's in proper greaseproof paper? Look at that. Oh, that looks like I just baked it. That's quite dense, but filling, I imagine. That looks really good. Ooh. Just a tiny bit, I think, for me. Is that? What do you think?
Like your grandmother's cake used to be years ago.
Heavy.
Yeah.
Okay, let me taste some of this cake. Yeah, it looks like somebody who's not skilled at sponge. It's quite dense, but
Dense, yeah. Perfectly eatable.
Mm.
Yeah.
Actually, I take it all back. It's moist. It's everything you want a cake to be. Sweet, unctuous. Oh. I think that's really lovely, actually. Cup of tea.
You'll be disappointed on that one.
No, I wouldn't. It's much nicer than I thought it looked.
After a 10-mile trek.
That's really good. Imagine it with custard on top. Kind of like a puddingy cake. So that was Richard's dessert. Bearing in mind, these are just little bits that both of us have selected from our 24-hour ration pack. I had the breakfast, you had your main meal, and there's other meals in the pack. So we've just pulled a few bits out for today because we're not hiking all day. We've come from the camper van, we've had breakfast, and we're going to have an evening meal. So we just picked some snacks. So for my little snack, I've got these nib knob oat biscuits, and to go on top I brought this apricot jam, simply because it was in the pack. So yeah, let's open these and see what's inside. I'm not sure. Ooh, it's mini biscuits. I wasn't expecting that. Oh, and Teddy's very interested. Look, it's a little pack of mini biscuits. I'm not going to put the jam on. That's a waste of the jam, really. I'll save that for something else. Little tiny oat biscuit. So a taste. That's really nice. Really good. That is what's in here: flour, rolled oats, coconut oil, sugar, oat flour, golden syrup. So some really delicious ingredients. Such a dull packet, but Honestly, the contents and your cake. I'll let you try one now. Go on. That is much nicer than a packet of biscuits you buy in the shop. That's like... You can tell that's filling.
I think that's the theme, yeah. The things that
Premium ingredients like fats and sugars, proper things, not fake stuff. Wow. What a beautiful afternoon. We're still in March. We're camping nearby and we've literally just come out to try a few of the ration pack stuff. I brought the fortified strawberry flavour energy drink powder with me. A little sachet powder, you mix in 500 mils of water. And I haven't used it because I've literally walked probably 10 minutes. So I'll save that for another occasion. The stove, brilliant. Look how small it packs down. Don't think Richard's making these anymore, but very good. All I got left from my ration pack is my extra mint. And there's 2 in here, so I'm going to give one to Richard as well. Oh, helicopters coming. Oh, they're chewing gums. Fresh breath. Would you like one, Richard? Okay. Helicopter going over. How exciting. You see that? Oh, I don't know if you saw it. My cooking pots, brilliant as always. I usually keep them in the van because they're good for just cooking small amounts. First time I've ever used my trangia stove, and obviously it's slower than Richard's super duper jet blinking gas bubbling thing, but
pocket rocket.
Your pocket rocket. But old school, it was perfectly adequate for heating up my meal. I love these biscuits. It won't go with chewing gum though. Ration pack hike. Over and out. The plastic bag is for all the rubbish that we're going to take back with us, like good citizens. See you soon.